And just check this out now. Like, what? Who am I? Hey guys. Today we're going to be doing a full face with Westman Atelier. Hence the bare face. Hello. We're going to be doing a special focus on this particular iPod that recently came back in stock. This is in Les Jours, which is the daytime iPods. I do already have a Westman Atelier video that will give you lots and lots of details, and that included the nighttime iPod in Les Nuits. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do our full face with all of the Westman Atelier products. I'll compare the day and the night iPods for you, and we'll do a look with the new one. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello again. I'm Mo, which is short for Monique. Here on my channel I review, test out, and share all things luxury, beauty, and skincare. If you're into that stuff, consider subscribing. And if you like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Just look at this. Will you look at this cuteness? I have all my little beautiful babies in their little satchels. I just think it's the cutest. So we are fully bare face. Before we fix that, I want to swatch the iPods for you, and I'll swatch them on my eyes, each one, so that you can see how they look. And then we'll get into creating a look with them. If you are unfamiliar with the brand Westman Atelier, it is the definition of luxury, clean beauty in every sense. And it is a true experience with the products, and you will see just based on the packaging, ingredients, and everything. I'll link my other video where I really went into major details on everything so that you can check it out. So here's the packaging for the iPod. Les Jours. As it says, you have your little pouch, all the beautiful little details. So the darker of the two came with a dark pouch. The lighter came with a pink one. Now these shadows were designed to be carried as singles all by themselves, or you can attach them and you'll see that in a moment. But this is the shade Neige, all about the details. And then we have this shade Chocolat. This is the shade Chocolat. I love it. They are magnetic and they click together, and the color story is just so beautiful. And then this shade is Tabac. And again, everyone snaps together. It's really fun. The packaging is really fun. It really is. So here are the two side by side. Now these shadows, they don't contain any silicones, any parabens, none of the bad stuff. No talc, no synthetic fragrances or pigments. It's vegan and there is no animal testing. This velvety cream powder hybrid formulation is designed for comfort, blendability, and rich color payoff. Now, I just want to say this because I have been using the products. It is a fair statement to say that these products are designed to simply enhance what you already have. I really feel like this line is designed for your real wearing scenarios where you just want a little something and you just want to look and feel pretty. And this is that line for me. And anytime I wear it, it feels so simple, but so put together, polished, beautiful, sophisticated. You'll see. Let me get into it. I'm going to start off with the shade Neige. Neige translates to snow. And yes, she looks like snow. I'll give you a finger swatch first. So that is Neige. That is one light application. Let me show you how it builds. Alright, so there is the shade Neige. Now this next shade is the Bas. The texture on these shadows is like a putty-like kind of texture. Show you a swatch of the Bas. And there's what that shade looks like. And then the last shade is Chocolat, which is what it sounds like, chocolate. So there is Chocolat. That's what that one looks like. I'm going to be using my synthetics from GOSS, and I'm going to go into the Chocolat shade. And I'm going to apply that in my crease area. I'm just swirling her around. There is no eyeshadow primer. This is just me. Let me get nice and close so that you can see. I'm just applying that directly in my crease. What I like about these iPods is you could literally just take your finger and apply it all over your lid and be done. They're really, really simple, really, really easy, quick, fuss-free. Which sometimes is a good thing, you know. I'm going back. I'm just running it through the crease. You see how easy these are? They apply so easily. They really do. Going into the lighter champagne-y shade, this one. I'm using a Esam W23 brush. Pick some of that up. I'm going to put that directly on the lid. And then towards the end, I start to pat so that it blends into the shade that we previously applied. I did want to show it to you both with brush and finger application because some people don't like to use their hands with their makeup, and that's totally fine. But for some that do, you do have that option as well. So I'm just taking that same shade on my finger and applying it. I'm taking my my synthetic brush from GOSS. There's no extra product. I am just refreshing and blending and making sure everything is smooth and nice. Now what I'll do is I'll go in with the lightest shade Neige, the more so like a white, like snow as it translates. I'm taking my synthetic 27S from GOSS. I'm going to go in and we're going to apply that to beginning portion, kind of like an inner tear duct highlight for our look. Okay, it's gonna be like a transformation now. Now when I go in with my face makeup, let's get some more Westman Atelier on this face, pull this look together, and then we'll talk about the other iPod. This is the Vital Skin Foundation Stick. Love this packaging. And again, I did do a fully dedicated video to this foundation, so we're just gonna kind of go ahead and do our thing. So this is the shade number 11, and I go on my outer perimeter, and then I go in with shade 7, and that's how I get my perfect match. Going in with the BK Beauty 101 brush, we're going to blend. I'll show you one side with the brush, and then I'll show you the other side with my hand. Show you how nice everything blends together. It blends into your skin so quick, so easily. I keep saying it, it's fuss-free makeup. You just take your hands and literally just blend it into your skin. It's very easy. Now, when I spoke with Westman Atelier last, they mentioned that they were extending the shade range, and it is official. The shade range is extended. I will put some visuals on screen for you to see because it is really exciting. So now more of us who have been interested in a clean luxury brand can try it. I'm taking just a little bit more on my brush, okay? And I'm gonna focus it where I feel I need to build up the coverage just a little bit. It gives you a fresh, buildable coverage that has a very natural finish to it. It literally just looks like your skin just enhanced. So I'm gonna go ahead with my brush, and I like to build up on this area right here on my face a little bit. So there and there. And a little bit around my mouth and my nose, and that's it. And you see it blends into my skin so easily. My skin still looks like skin, feels really nice and light. I'm gonna go in with my Chantecaille Le Camouflage Silo. This is like a skincare concealer hybrid that I use all the time. You can totally use the foundation stick as concealer. Personal preference, I like to use this. So I'm going to just take my finger and blend it in. The Chantecaille and the Westman Atelier work really well together. I use them together all the time, and they work really nice together. Just to set my under eye, I'm going to go in with my Sisley loose powder. I don't set the foundation. It does well all on its own. I'm going to go into the shade number 12. This was the darkest prior to the shade extension. Look at that beautifulness. Oof. I'm going to use this as my contour. This is really nice to contour because it's so creamy and it just blends in so nicely without being too much. Still keeping it natural and not being too much, because I know right now you're like, oh my goodness, how easily it blends into the skin. We will fix this crazy hair in a moment. This is the Baby Cheeks blush stick. This is the shade Dodo. The preferred method of application for me is with my sponge. I like it to be soft and diffused. Your finger is lovely, especially on a lighter, more no makeup kind of day. Just put a little on my sponge. Now these blushes are buildable and they have a great shade selection. There's another one that Vicky J just used, Puppet. Oh, so pretty. These can be used on the face, eyes, and lips. So that's what the blush looks like, blended in. This is probably the product I use the most. This is the Lit Up Highlighting Stick in the shade Lit. I go in with my sponge. This product works really nice over makeup. Like, let's say you've already set everything. I don't know how, but this blends into the makeup and powders that you've already applied so beautifully. It's a very universally flattering shade as well. If you want to see it on a darker skin tone, check out Vicky J. If you want to see it on a very fair skin tone, check out Michelle Wong. Now for my lips, I'm gonna line my lips with a Chantecaille liner. This is in the shade Tone. I'm gonna be using what we did as blush for my lips. And just take product with my finger and apply it to my lips. Let's do a quick little something on the lower lash line, then we'll do some mascara, and then we will chat because we need to compare the other iPod Taking my synthetic brush from GOSS and the shade Chocolat, just taking up a little bit, and we're going to just put that on the lower lash line. Now I know this palette is more daytime, but I wanted to intensify the look just a little bit. Going into Neige, I'm just going to re-intensify my inner corner just a little tiny bit. I'm going in with a chocolate brown in my waterline. I'm going to go in with the Chantecaille mascara. Now, Westman Atelier does have a mascara, but I haven't tried it yet. Here we are. Here we have everything applied to the skin. I love that my skin still is looking like skin. Now, I used the daytime trio and I created a lot more of a dramatic look. So now that I have both day and night, let's see how they compare. So here we have the day and here we have night. Both beautiful color stories, very realistically wearing color stories. Each one you can apply with your finger and wear all on their own. So you would literally have these 6 eyeshadows and never you need to use another eyeshadow just for an everyday go kind of look. Now, because I really enjoyed this iPod so much, I would make sure to check quite often for when this came back in stock. And I tell you, I am very happy now that I have both of them because these are colors that are realistic. These are colors that I'm going to want to wear. These are colors that are easy to just put on and go. And it's so convenient that you have the option of just applying them with your finger. They last. They blend so easily. They do not crease. They look beautiful for long periods of time. And that goes with all of the other products. The blush, you can build it up, tone it down, have it match your mood, just like Gucci Westman says when she explains the product. The foundation, you can set it or you can not set it with a powder and it still wears beautifully. Overall, the Westman Atelier line is beautiful. It is a realistic, enhance what you already have, simple, clean makeup. And I am so happy to say that they have extended the shade range. So many of us now can use it. I definitely needed both of these. I hope she comes out with more of these. They're just beautiful. You literally get your makeup done in half the time because they just blend so easily, wear so nicely. The ingredients feel good on the skin. They're very creamy. They don't feel heavy or anything like that. Beautiful, clean, luxury line. What more could we ask for? To be clear, Westman Atelier did send a few of these products to me. They sent me the blush, the highlighter, and 2 foundations. I purchased 1 foundation and these 2 iPods. So now that the shade range has been extended, do you think you're going to be picking up some Westman Atelier anytime soon? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for letting me share these beautiful products with you. Stay beautiful. I will see you soon.